guys, this is my first video. In this video, I'll be teaching you guys how to create a full screen image slider. So let me show you what's going to look like. So this will be the final product of what we're going to make in this series. So basically what happens is it changes images every couple seconds. I forgot what I put it as. And every time you click this button, the right button, it goes to the next image, and every time you click the left button, it goes to the previous image. So also, if you can see on top, every time it goes to the next image, it just switches to the next bubble. So for example, like this, it went to this bubble. So let's get started. Let's open our Notepad++ and let's set up our HTML file or document. So let's do HTML and then /HTML head and then end it, and then body tag and then /body. Like that. So after you've done that, let's go to our head tag and then let's give a title. Let's name it full screen image slider. So after you've done that, let's go to our body and let's define some stuff in code. So in our body, let's do onLoad equals to load. And let's just capitalize this. So what this does, or what means, is every time the page loads or onLoad, it calls a Java function, and we could use this. We could just say load in parentheses to call the function. So that's basically it. So in our body, let's create a div tag. ID equals to let's just set it to slider, and then /div. So why do we want this part? This just basically our container for our image slider. So we can like edit it, the whole thing, instead of like individually. So inside we could just do div ID equals imgs and /div. So then, in between the div, for the imgs div, this is where we put our images. So let me just do img id equals to img1, and then let's do source equals to img / 1.jpg. So after you've done that, let's actually go back and to see. So I saved it in web design. So let's go to my desktop and then web design. Where's web design? Where is it? YouTube, right here. So web design. So I saved it right here. So in this, where you saved your HTML file, let's create a new folder called img. So every time we're gonna save our images in here. But for now, let's not worry about the images, and let's just start coding again. So let me copy this for the other images. So you can add as many images as you want. So let's name it 2.jpg, and then let's do 3.jpg. Like this. And then the next thing we want to do is create another div called snav. So div ID equals snav and then /div. So in this, this is this container for the right and left the right and left buttons and the bubbles on top. And then let me show you what we're talking about. So this, and this. So that's the container for those three objects. So in between, let's create another div called div ID equals snap up. And end it with /div. And then let's create another one called snav circles, which basically creates the circles here. So div ID equals snav circle. Let's just do S circles, since to create it shorter. and then end it with /div. And then inside we're gonna create an unordered list to get the to get it like straight in parallel like this. So ul, oops, like that, and then end it with /ul. So then let's create a list inside the unordered list, so li, and let's give it ID equal to s0. So and this is basically the first bubble, and then s1 is the second bubble, and s2 is the third bubble, and then /li. And you don't need to put anything in the list. So li ID equals to s1. Not D1, S1, and end it with /li. And let me just copy this one, and let's paste it. Apparently I didn't copy the greater sign, and then S2. So after you've done that, let's go to over here, and let's create another div. So right now, like this episode will be like defining all the divs, and the next episode we'll probably be doing the CSS, and then the next episode we'll probably be doing the JavaScript. And maybe the CSS will probably be 2 parts since it will be quite long, and I want to make the videos shorter. So let's get started. Since it's already 6 minutes, and I don't want to go over 10 minutes. So, and then /div. So this div will be called snav middle. Yeah, snav middle. So next, let's create another image. So image ID equals to let's just name it sleft, and then source equals to img /left.png. And then yeah, so for next episode I'll be linking all the images in the description, and I actually might do it this episode, so just go look in the description for the images I give to you. So after you do that, let's do /image. And then after that, let's do onClick, and then prev. So PRV. Well, that's the name of the onClick. And I should just get rid of this part. So next, let's do it for the right arrow too. So let's do copy this, and then srights. So I think I'll just end it here since it's already almost 9 minutes. But in the next episode, what I'll be teaching you guys is how to create the CSS and finish some of the HTML. So if you enjoy my videos, it would be great if you like and comment on my video and tell me how I'm doing, and subscribe to my show. Thanks guys, and see you next episode.